Black Panther. I'm 24. I fight out of Chaos Next Generation representing Master Sam in Fonif, and I fight from 75 to 77. I started training since I was 19. That means about 5 years, 5.5 years. Normally train twice a day, 3 times sometimes. No matter what time, could be 3 a.m., could be 5 a.m. We're always ready to work, always ready to work. My teammates always back me up. They're willing to come down to the gym and train with me, regardless. The reason why I started was, back then I was a big guy, so I thought to myself, well, why not learn how to fight? So I go into it because I wanted to learn how to fight. And then at first, I just wanted to learn anything. Boxing, jiu-jitsu, anything. And it didn't need to be Muay Thai. But then I went down to a boxing gym, and they said they only teach once a week, and then it's only an hour. So I forgot about that, and then I tried looking for other places, and then someone told me about KO South London, and I sent one of my friends here to check it. Then they go back to me and he said, oh yeah, they opened, so you can just walk in there and start training. Then yeah, I walked in, got to know the rest of the team. That was 5.5 years ago, and yeah, I'm still here. After I had the first interclub, I started questioning myself, thinking that maybe this isn't for me, and all the rest. You know, those things that pop up in your mind. And yeah, after the first interclub, which I done well, I decided actually I was meant. This is what I was meant to be doing, fighting, because it was the only thing that came natural to me. Rather than having to overthink to get things done, all I had to do is show up and train and absorb everything Master Sam was willing to give me. But when it comes to the key to my success, I'd say it's my coach. The man is a fighting genius. Ever since I stepped in this gym, I could sense there was something about this one guy. Quiet, walking around, doesn't say much, but I could feel there was something more. But then, like I said, I was 19 when I walked in. 4 or 5 years later, he gave me time to grow up. And I grew up under one father, someone constantly giving me tips, nuggets, guiding me. Just like when I found the gym. At first I thought it was coincidence, but then as the time went by, I realized I was guided into the gym for some reason. Not just me, but I think most of us were guided to this place for a reason that I still don't know, but time will tell eventually. All I need to do, is stay focused. If I can survive the weekly training and just show up for the classes, I know my coach will take me far. Everything I know, everything, the way I flow, the way I move, it was all given to me. I'm still a baby. I mean, let's say if I was to classify myself in a scale, I would say I'm about 5 years old now. If as a baby, my coach can get me to do all these things, do the way I flow, and showcase the style. Imagine in, let's say, 5 to 10 years more, as an adult, I don't think the world would be ready for it. It would just be too much. The way we flow, we're constantly thinking, we walk in there confident. There's no doubt, there's nothing. The way we train, we are trained to fight, and that's what we do every time we step in. When I walk in there, I'm confident. I know I'm in business. I've got the best fighting style, which I consider to be a cheat, because my coach, the way he thinks, it's just like I said, he's a genius. He came up with this one formula that not everyone has clocked yet. But if by the time they do, it'll be too late. It will be everywhere, all over the place. So yeah, I'd say my coach was the main element in my career as a fighter. Training in this gym, well, I met a lot of people. One of the things that it really helped me with was communication, because when I walked in, because I'm a foreigner, it was hard to communicate with the people, and sometimes I was getting nervous, I was shy, but then over time I made so many friends that it helped me with improving my communication skills, and I've been enjoying this experience ever since. I met loads of people. Some of them stayed, some of them left, but I believe we have a solid core, solid team. Those that left, they left, which means they weren't meant to be. Those that stayed, every day they prove that every day they prove that they belong here, and together we will accomplish loads and loads of things. This is just the beginning. We're only loosening up now, still babies. Let's hope in the next 5 years, only God knows what could happen. But until then, we'll just stay focused and wait for Master Sam's commands. When I go out to fight, yeah, I'm ready. I know I'm ready. I put in the work inside and outside the gym. I'm ready. I'm confident. But as long as I have my coach in my corner, I know everything is okay. If I can only get my diet right and be disciplined with certain other things, I know he'll have the formula, and then there's no way I'll lose the fight. One round I might look like I'm losing. Next minute he'll just step in and adjust things, show me the openings, say one or two keywords, and then I know that's it, it's over. The flow comes out of nowhere, and that's it. That's how we do it. We don't overthink. We get in, we get out, get the job done, and we move on to the next assignment. What surprised me the most was the fact that one person could turn so many people into fighters. Because as you all know, it's quite difficult to spend time with everyone. And as you all know as well, we all have the same style. But that's because Master Sam has this one system, one formula that it seems to bring the best out of everyone. And then some of us might be good at listening, some of us might be good at striking and flowing. But then in the end, we all have the same style, and it seems to come natural to him. Having the formula, being a coach, being a fighter himself. At his current age, he's still faster than all of us. He's still stronger than all of us. The way he moves, the way he flows, and then every time he ticks that box. When he spars some of us during the private sessions, me myself, I've spent some time with him on one-to-one sessions, and then the way he does things, he gets into you and he brings the best out of you, which is something that I admire a lot. When it comes to the gym, it's been a really long journey for me. Like I said before, I met a lot of people, and then together we've come far, but not far enough. We're still grinding. We're still chasing our dreams. Every time we train, we try to help each other. When someone is getting left behind, we all get together to bring him back up to speed, to keep things going. We believe sometime soon we'll make it. I personally have in mind to retire at the age of 35, no more, that's it. So in order for me to retire at that age, I know there's a lot of work to be done. And I'm not just gonna sit home and hide behind the excuses. I'll come out and face it like a man. Face my training, listen to my coach, help my teammates. Sometimes I might not be fighting, but I still have to come down and help whoever's fighting next. Because the only way we can do it is together. If I was to think about myself and myself alone, I was nothing. I could be nothing. If my coach spent time and gave me what he gave me, the knowledge, the understanding, and he gave me all the help he did, it's only fair that I give back by helping the up-and-coming fighters, helping my teammates, and giving them the best. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it to 100%. I won't come in and hold pads and be lazy while I'm helping them. I do it out of my heart, and that's why I do it so well. Growing up for us was tough. We faced loads and loads of struggles in and out of our community back in Portugal, a place called Chigadinho. That's where we come from. We were constantly tested because we had nothing. We come from nothing. We come from a place where nothing is everything. And I believe some of it reflects on who we are today. The humble guys. But then we can actually switch from humble to warriors anytime. After so much struggle, fights in and out of the ring, fighting to survive, it turned us into what we are today. Most people, when we step in the ring, they expect it to be like, oh yeah, he's just another one. He trained a couple of weeks and he comes in to show his skills. But to us, it's more than that. It's a lot more than that. Everything we do, it's for a reason. It's no longer an option, turning back and thinking, oh, can I really do this? No, it's no longer an option. We're in this for a reason. There's people counting on us, and that's why we're gonna succeed all together. All that rage from back in the days when we were younger, growing up, discrimination, starvation, this, we all reflects into we take it all into the ring. We never had nothing. So this is why we do it.